This primary repeater will be called for flight 817, service to Raleigh at gate 814. All concerned passengers, please make your way to gate 814.
Let's climb some high points. Good morning from North Attleboro, Massachusetts. We're starting our High Point adventure of the Northeast. We're going to hit 8 different states over the course of 14 days, 13 days, something like that. All the New England states. The plan is to touch the high point in each one of those states. So we'll check in later. Today is New Jersey, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. So we're on our way.
Morning.
Okay, here we are at Jerimoth Hill, elevation 812 feet. This is the high point of Rhode Island, and the lowest high point in the New England states. So we're starting low, working our way up. Jerimoth Hill, Rhode Island, elevation 812. Okay, we are at the high point of New Jersey, 1,803 feet above mean sea level. And this is our second high point of the day. are now at the Mount Frissell trailhead. So we're going to climb Mount Frissell, which is in Massachusetts actually, and the summit is in Massachusetts. And then we walk down to the southwest shoulder just into Connecticut, and then the high point of Connecticut is there. So it's not actually the summit, but the high point of Connecticut is 2382, just off the shoulder of Mount Frissell. We are now at the summit of Mount Frissell in Massachusetts.
How do you know?
2585, because based on my GPS location, it shows we're at the summit.
That way?
Because that's where the high point of Connecticut is.
Gotcha.
We go down a little bit.
Okay.
So we're going to go down now to the high point of Connecticut.
There we are.
We're going to transition from Massachusetts into Connecticut.
I'm in Massachusetts. I'm in Connecticut. Massachusetts.
Not yet. Not yet. Covering the last few meters to the high point of Connecticut.
It's not red. I just saw red. Mark. Oh, I'm going down again.
Good.
It was a good one, but I didn't get a picture.
Here it is. High point of Connecticut.
Yay! Oh, cool! Okay, yeah, they did that because there's not a good overview. Alright. Woo!
Nice. Third high point.
Woo!
Chocolate the Moose made it. Third high point of the day. October 5th, 2024. This is the view from a lookout point just down from the high point of Connecticut, which is off the shoulder, southwest shoulder of Mount Frissell, which is actually in Massachusetts. But we are now in Connecticut. So we'll go back on the trail the way we came, then out and back. We will go down to Round Mountain, which was the first summit that we thought was Frissell, and then back down the same trail we came up. Try to do it before it gets dark, but we have headlamps if we need them. Wow, just beautiful. Steep trail. These are what they call East Coast switchbacks. Okay, here's your day one wrap up. We bagged 3 high points. 3. That would be, what did we do?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
New Jersey.
New Jersey and Connecticut. And that's it for today. So it was a good day and we are done. We're going to rack out at the Travel Lodge in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and then head up to Maine tomorrow. And there is Chocolate the Moose. He made the summit of Mount Frissell and the high point of Connecticut, but none of the others today. Okay, we're driving to the trailhead for Mount Greylock. This is day 2, October 6th, 2024, High Point Quest Adventure. at the top of the tower, Mount Greylock, Massachusetts. High point. 35 something, 3582.
Sure.
Okay, we did make it down from the summit of Mount Greylock, the high point of Massachusetts. Now we have a 7-ish hour drive to Millinocket, Maine. And then tomorrow the plan is to, if the weather allows it, to climb Mount Katahdin. Driving to the Katahdin Stream trailhead to have a look at climbing Mount Katahdin, which is the high point of Maine. And it's raining and it's cold, so and there's a lot of rock scrambling. So we'll have a look, and if it doesn't look safe, then we'll do another hike or go home. We safely made it through the gauntlet at the park entrance. 10 minutes per car of processing. She wanted to find out if we had a plan, so we did have a plan, which is to have a look at the trail to Katahdin and then go from there. So I can't tell whether the road is windy or windy, but it's one or the other.
Could be both.
Okay, we are at the Katahdin Stream trailhead. It is 7:45 in the morning, and we are getting started finally. Karen is
trying to alleviate a drug chill.
Geared out. We are ready for rain. Okay, we're on the Hunt Trail. First mile is supposed to be easy, and then the scrambling starts after that. So we're gonna enjoy this first mile.
It's a lovely day for a hike.
Yeah, if you're a duck. Okay, I believe we are at the bottom of the gateway now, which is a rock scramble above the tree line. Summit, 1 o'clock, and now we got the wind. It's probably 25 miles an hour. And we're pretty close to the summit, maybe a few hundred feet. I can't see the sign yet, but should be getting close. This is Katahdin. We are at the high point of Maine, 267 feet above sea level. Happy to be here. We're halfway there. Now we got to get back down. Okay, we are basically back at the trailhead, and it's about 6:10. So all in, it took us almost 10.5 hours. We spent 15 minutes at the summit. Overall, really a great hike. Very challenging. Very super fun. A lot of fun boulder scrambling and stuff like that. And Karen did an absolutely awesome job. I think she only sobbed once when we were doing a boulder problem. Anyway, great day. Successful summit of Katahdin, the high point of Maine, and very happy about that. The weather was not great, but we made it work. Awesome. What do you have to say for yourself?
I did it. I didn't die.
Oh, you did awesome.
I tried. I tried to die.
Fantastic.
Is this open?
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
We are in Acadia National Park, just south of Whirlwind, Maine, on the Shudik Peninsula. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good afternoon. Today was supposed to be Mount Washington, but you saw the forecast and it was blowing about 100 miles an hour, literally at the top. So Mount Washington is not going to happen this trip because we have limited time to be here. So we're staying in a crappy motel in Gorham, New Hampshire, and we have actually a nice view. I'll turn this around. Nice view of the fall colors, and so I think we're just gonna hike around somewhere in a state park north of here. Okay, we are at the Pinkham Notch Trailhead, Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. It is early on Sunday morning, the 13th of October. Good morning. It is Sunday, October 13th. We got a small weather window on Mount Washington where it looks like it's not going to be super windy, although there is some snow at the top. We're going to go up the Tuckerman Ravine trail and then check it out past the Hermit Huts and see if it's doable without traction, since we didn't bring any microspikes or anything like that. So we'll go up and check it out, and hopefully the weather and snow conditions cooperate. Okay, we are at the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center and we're heading to the trailhead now for Tuckerman Ravine. It is a little after 7 a.m. and we're gonna head out. Okay, we are at the Hermit Shelters. So we're about 2.4 miles in. After this, supposedly the hike gets a little bit more interesting. Officially section hiking the AT, although it's only about a half a mile section, but it counts. I don't think we could have gotten much luck here.
Nope.
On the weather. It's awesome. Very little wind, maybe 10 miles an hour right now, and I think we're out in where it should be the strongest. Of Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Wind's starting to pick up. At the summit of Mount Washington in New Hampshire. You can see the summit sign behind me. There's a line to take pictures of mostly people who drove up. So we left at 7 from Pinkham Notch and took the Tuckerman Ravine Trail. The weather was nice, not cold, not windy, and it took us about maybe 5 hours. What time is it?
I think it's about noon.
Yeah, it took us about 5 hours to get up here, so we had a good time. And we're gonna go get something warm to drink and then head down.
Woo!
Woohoo! Here, give me a high five. Getting ready to wrap this one up. We're getting back near the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. So all in, it was about 9 miles of hiking, 4,400 of ascent and descent, 4,400 feet. We started at Pinkham Notch, hiked the Tuckerman Ravine Trail, and on the way up we did the Crawford Cutoff, which goes around to the ends up coming up from kind of the northwest side to the summit, and then on the way down we took the Tuckerman Ravine Trail all the way, including the part that goes up to the summit. We got lucky. Hardly any wind. It's a little bit cold at the top, but on the east side of the mountain it was very pleasant, not much wind at all. So we're very happy. So what do you think? Harder than Katahdin or easier than Katahdin?
Easier than Katahdin.
Okay, so there you got it from the expert. Easier than Katahdin, but also weather was on our side today. So it was an awesome hike. We actually got views from the top of Washington. So that is all.